Hi, good evening.
Hi.
I'm going to be your IELTS instructor this evening. My name's Charmaine. I'm going to speak to you a little bit. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
What is your name?
My name is Phương.
How do you spell that?
Xuan
H-U-A.
and then space Phuong.
Can I just call you Phương?
Yeah, you can.
Phương, how old are you?
I'm gonna turn 17 next year in a period of 6 months.
Okay, so you're 16 going on 17.
Yeah.
All right, 16 going on. Are you back at school?
I'm back at school for like it's about 3 months.
3 months. I like Vietnam. People have different times to go back to school. I think private school is different to public school.
Yeah, my is private school. Like they start the school like one of the earliest school in the city as well. I I didn't get used to it in the last year, but now I think it's very normal.
Very
Great,
normal.
yeah.
Adapt and change. Okay. I want to talk to you about health, your health. In what ways do you try to stay healthy?
I always try to manage a balanced diet properly. I always eat like 3 meals a day, include breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And sometimes I will have some kind of like it's a meal in the evening when I a little bit hungry. It wasn't. Sometimes it's just some fast food which is don't which is not really good, but I try to avoid every time. And also, I exercise a lot. Also play football as a main sport. I usually play it on the weekends, which I have time to. That the only time in the week that I have.
Oh, okay. Is it easy to keep fit where you live?
I think in my opinion, is really easy. Like I have been fit for such a long time. Like I didn't remember the last time I looked really skinny. Like like that time I got through for it, but now since that time I haven't seen myself being too fat or too skinny.
Oh, okay. What part of your lifestyle would you most like to make healthier?
It's probably my sleep time. Like I usually sleep about 5 to 8 hours. It vary a lot. Like for example, when it comes to exam, I usually just sleep 5 hours a day, even four, because I have to stay up late or wake up really early to study for the exam. But sometimes I sleep a lot. Like in the day, I can sleep 3 to 5 hours in the afternoon, or maybe just sleep until 9 a.m. in the evening.
Hmm?
And it's not really good. Like I want to change that.
Do you eat a lot of junk food?
I don't eat a lot of it. I and also I'm really hate it. Like it's really harmful to your health, you know. And like my I always try to stop my brother from eating it because like I think it contains a lot of bad minerals. Like for example, is cholesterol. If I'm not wrong, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. We'll move on to part two speaking, and I'll give you your card, your prompt, and then I'll give you a minute to prepare and 2 minutes to talk. Okay. And don't worry if I stop you. Okay.
Okay.
Your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so like one of the most memorable journeys I have ever gone in the recent time is definitely the journey to Foucault Island. In the like in 2023 is a trip with my family, and I traveled to Foucault by plane. It's about 4 to 5 hours of flying. If I'm yeah, and also the the trip was one of the most memorable for a reason. Like especially the scenery, I have taken a lot of picture of it, especially the beach. As a beach, like it's the beach like it's really clean. I can see the fish like swim in the water without any problem. And also there are the food on the food on the islands are really good. Like they have they have a type of like fish, uh, October, like yeah, many many animals on the dish, like, which like it made me it made me really interested about it, and also uh, the one of the like one of the most important reason for me to remember is because it's the last time I have traveled that far in my life. Like in the last few years, I have gone through a lot of challenges, which I don't have any time to have a like to have far that far trip to any place. Yeah, that's why it's really memorable for me, and I'm not sure that I will have another trip like that in the near future.
Well done. Okay, let's move on. Keeping into travel, why do people need to travel every day?
Uh, I think that people people have to travel every day because they need to go to work, to school, and they have to go back to the home as well. And I think that's the main reason. And maybe it's based and not only for work and school, they also travel to have entertainment in like they can travel to like Hồ Gươm, Hồ Hoàn Kiếm. That you know that
Yes.
they have like a weekend on that day, and it's usually very far from that place, very far from their home. So that's why that also a reason for them to have to travel.
All right. What problems can people have when they are on their daily journey, for example, to and work? And why is this?
Uh, like one of the like I think one of uh, the most things that happen is like the traffic congestion. It's pretty normal to see it now. Like also, although it is a really serious problem, but we currently don't have many solutions to it. So I think yeah it's a major problem in our life.
All right. Can you tell me why it is?
Mm, I think the main reason for it that is affect our if affect our work rate. Like you don't like in that period of time that you stuck on the road, you can do many things just uh, but you stuck on the road, you know. Then so you have to wait for the traffic, and yeah, it's such a waste.
Some people say that the daily journeys like these will not be so common in the future. Do you agree or disagree?
Mm, in my point of view, I I agree with that. Since like the government are trying to reduce the amount of personal vehicles, and like they are also improving the quality of the public transport. So I think it's pretty a trend that people go. use more public transport than what they are using now.
Well done. Thank you so much for your time.